the fact that you like just keep sending random shots to him while he's just chilling, having a great time with his wife and your kid.
I did see. I did.
Your kid.
I did say, hey, man, what Jay-Z,
Future Wilson.
What did Jay-Z say? Niggas playing football in the future with your son. But I did see niggas saying that might have just been a double entendre. I think he said some shit like, I was in the field, fuck Wilson. And you know, Wilson is like sports equipment, if I'm not mistaken.
Man, I think.
Nah, but he said Russell, though.
Russell, my fault.
Didn't he say Russell?
Yeah, I said Russell, my fault.
Fuck that. Nah, we knew what that shot was for. We knew what that shot was for. He had a name on that bullet. It was a salty bullet, but, you know, whatever, man. If you still upset that he got Sierra and your kid, then I don't know what to tell you, bro.
It sounds like he's more mad at Sierra than Russell. Yeah, I think Russell's just taking the backfire because he's the man.
He don't never say that. I'm about to say he don't never say nothing about Sierra. It's always shots at Russell.
Or Russell might be hitting him up on the low, you know, or he might be doing some petty stuff that we just don't know about.
Inviting him to Bible study.
Yeah,
maybe.
He'd probably be asking Sierra like, "Oh, he's not gonna come to the cookout." Oh man.
Oh dang! Come on, I
really
like
that
one joint.
Yeah, I like Future.
You know,
you think his teammates are gonna play that song this year?
What song?
Whatever song Future is saying, "Fuck Russell."
If he plays like he did last year,
that's crazy. Because they definitely did that with one song. I forgot what it was. They just start blasting that shit. I was like, yo, y'all some horrible teammates.
If you perform like you played last year, I can see it.
Yeah.
Like, yo, we gotta get you started. We gotta do something. Just get you mad or something.
Yeah, I think Future is also doesn't have respect for him either. Because I remember watching the interview. This is kind of old interview though, where they were saying like he felt a type of way because Sierra just kind of just like put the child on Russell, and Russell just took the child open arms without saying, "Hey, let me at least meet the father first, and let me, you know, chop it up with him."
Nigga, I know who the father is. It's Future.
Yeah. I'm about to say that's more on your baby moms. They ain't got nothing to do with me. Yeah, like me as a man, I would be like, oh, before we do all this extra shit, let me at least meet the kid's father, so you know he cool, blah blah blah. But like, nigga, I don't know y'all relationship. Maybe she tried to get that to happen, and your ass didn't show up when that was supposed to happen. Like,
and plus, if your kid has to have a step pops,
yeah, Russell.
Isn't Russell Wilson kind of cool?
Yeah, I'm about to say, yeah.
If I had to pick a step pop for my kid,
yeah,
a Russell Wilson type nigga would be at the top of the list.
Yeah, I know you going
what are you back?
You gonna go to church? You're a fucking star athlete.
He's around your kid more than you. He's teaching them values of life and teaching them shit that you're not around to teach them. You should kind of be like, you know. All right, bro. I see you, bro.
That goes back to what I was saying the last time you was on the
Christian, go to church, all of that shit. Football player, like, you ain't no bum nigga.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So
that goes back to what we were saying the last time Charles and then was on the pod. Like, you upgraded. Like, you didn't start dating Lil Baby or some shit.
Crip Mac or something.
Yeah, you know? Now my son is learning how to be a Crip at 5. Like,
is that an upgrade?
They're gangbanging
from Future to Wilson. Is that an upgrade?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and we're talking about morals and men wise.
I actually feel like, I actually feel like if it's not an upgrade, now I'm more thinking like more of a fame and resource perspective. If it's not an upgrade, it's in the same wavelength as far as, you know, if she would have stayed with Future and had the life with Future, I feel like it looks the same. It would look similar, if not the same, as a life with Russell.
Probably a little bit
more from a resource standpoint. Yeah, not the emotional piece, but the resource piece. I feel like Future is the football Russell Wilson. Yeah. Or Future's the rap Russell Wilson.
Yeah.
You know, from a resource perspective, not person wise. I'm talking about solely monetary.
I mean, I don't see it as a downgrade or upgrade for real. Yeah. It's like she's still in the same field.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I'm not mad at it.
I mean, he's a celebrity at the end of the day, in a way, you know.
Shit, we on
less groupies maybe.
We on sports and we on football. I saw a post earlier. Aaron Rodgers felt like, he ain't felt like. He said the Jets forced the Hard Knock series down his throat. He didn't want to do the Hard Knock series.
Hard knock in his throat.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Oh,
pause.
Hey, you.
Pause.
But I mean, I guess.
I just feel like Aaron Rodgers at this point of his career, which he deserves, but at this point of the career, it's like, all right, bro, you're kind of being a diva.
I mean,
tell him, man. Telling of his
Yeah, it was like you deserve it, but you know, what you gonna do next year, dog? Like, are you gonna take?
He got a nice situation.
He does. He got
look nice on paper.
He got a wonderful situation. Got defense out there.
Just look nice on paper. So
got decent wide receiver core.
Yeah,
they got a solid offensive line, young running backs. You got a nice situation out there.
I think they forced it down his throat because of the publicity for the Jets, and I think honestly I think it's a win-win for Aaron to be on something like that because I mean,
I thought so.
You're going from what the familiar of Green Bay to now you're an elite quarterback going to what's considered a sorry team, franchise, and now you're walking in there. You're amplifying the Jets. The Jets' ticket sales just went up, So monetary wise, of course they're going to force it down his throat.
Bum-ass New Yorkers are going to go to some games anyway. Yeah. Either way.
And this
true.
I know why. This is actually probably, I haven't checked it out, but this is probably like the most interesting Hard Knock series of ever because, like you said, you're a star level quarterback, but you're on the tail end of your career, and there's two quarterbacks over there that look like they can get that job eventually. Yeah. Zach Wilson, I think that was his name. I didn't think he was that bad. They just didn't have no fucking offensive line when he was out there playing quarterback. And then the Mike White kid, he was good, but I think he's probably one of them dudes that just get coffee in the NFL. Have his moments, and he's out. I don't see him being like a Ryan Fitzpatrick or something like that, where he comes in and have these magical runs. So one of these guys are gonna be able to learn from you. I don't know. It seems like he's a grumpy old man right now. Like, ugh, the cameras, why they all around me, right? Like, where the shrooms at?
It's like, why we got these?
Where's Joe Rogan?
Why all these lights out here? What are we doing?
I mean, I ain't mad at it. Because, you got to go through all of that when the season starts. So, it's like, bro, before the season started, let me just get a little bit of my own shit before y'all have cameras and interviewing me and showing everything.
I don't know. That comes with the territory, man. I would think you.
And plus, me personally, like as a team, like if I own like a team or something, I don't even know if I want Hard Knocks like in my facility showing like how we get down and showing everybody everything. Like fuck y'all.
Yeah.
We trying to get ready for the season. Like, I don't need y'all getting insight of how we do things and
until you see the numbers. Until you see them numbers. Until you see them numbers. I mean, people do it for the dollar, man. At the end of the day, like people will let someone invade their space to a certain extent if it's going to bring a fat check behind it. Like, let's be real too.
You think Patrick Mahomes, Marcus Mariota, and Kirk Cousins didn't get paid for they shit on Netflix? Quarterback, they got a nice little bag for that. Like you were seeing their whole life, like from their family to their kids to how they eat, how they train, to when they got injured on the field. Yeah, they got paid for that. You get a nice little bag for that. Have y'all checked that out yet?
Nah.
Quarterback on Netflix?
No, I have not.
It's dope. I like it.
It is?
Yeah, I like it. Especially from the aspect of however you feel about Kirk Cousins. Kirk Cousins is a franchise quarterback, even though I think he's 34, so he's near the end of his career. Patrick Mahomes is the president of the NFL.
He's the chosen one.
Yeah, and then you got Marcus Mariota, where he has an opportunity to be not a franchise, but a starter of a team, but they drafted a young quarterback behind him. And as you know, okay. Is that one of the cameras or the... Oh, wow, that was weird.
I thought that was slow. I was like, what you doing, bro?
What the fuck? But then you got Marcus Mariota that, as you can see what happened with the Falcons last year, had a down season. And he's going through his struggle, and I haven't seen it all, but I think it's like coming to terms like, this NFL shit might be over sooner than I want it to be. And then you went from the highest of the highs. You was a Heisman winning quarterback in college to, if I'm not mistaken, the second overall pick in the NFL draft, and now your career didn't really plan out how it want to be. Like it's dope to see that aspect of it.
So they just like following like through their like day to day like routines. Like they go to their crib, where they eat at, practice and all that. Okay. So it's like Hard Knocks, but just for like quarterbacks.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
It makes you. That's good for the fans.
Yeah.
You know, they get to see like especially if it's a quarterback that they consider like their favorite quarterback at the time. You know, and get to see like behind the scenes of how they are and stuff.
And you appreciate it. Like you see where there's one play where Kirk Cousins get fucking demolished by somebody, a D tackle, and the D tackle like, you all right? Smack him on the thigh. And
so this is footage from like the season or this
from
off
the
season,
the whole season, like gameplay, all types of shit. Like you see the hits, and like Kirk Cousins is on his back, like, oh, the wind got knocked out on me. I'll be all right. Like you see that shit. Like you see what they're going through. Like you appreciate like, okay, like, yeah, I might talk shit about my quarterback and my team, but like these guys are putting their life on the line to entertain me for 3 hours on a Sunday.
Shout out to quarterbacks, man.
Yes, sir.
Netflix, check that out.
Y'all been watching the summer league?
I've been more highlights than anything for me, but
anybody surprise y'all?
I really, honestly, my focus really been on the number one and number 2 picks. That's where I really been looking at. I've been tuning in on them.
How you feel about them?
The number 1 pick, I feel like as long as he's healthy, he's gonna be good because he's on the Spurs. Greg Pop, he's gonna take care of his players.
Yeah.
So I feel like like a lot of people, like I seen a clip how someone's trying to expose Victor. And how they're saying, well, he's too slow at the perimeter. He's too small to post up. Oh, man, it's his first season, man. He could bulk up. He can get faster. You can improve in that. I'm not worried about that. I'm just worried about his health because he's so tall.
Yeah,
that's my. Because like Yao Ming, that's what that reminds me of. Yao Ming career ended early because of health issues.
Even with being slow at the perimeter, because he's not that slow for a 7. I'm not gonna say 7'5", but 7'3". Nigga,
that's wild.
He's not that slow. Even if you get past him, what's gonna make it hard for these guards and small forwards, niggas that's not above 6'10", is the fact that this nigga got arms like Slender Man. Like that is gonna affect your shot no matter how you look at it. Like even if you get past him, once you see that fucking shadow of an arm, you have to change how you gonna hit that ball up. I think. Even if this nigga is not a offensive threat as we think he could be, this might be probably one of the best defensive players we've ever seen because he's going to have ridiculous numbers, with blocks and fucking just affecting shots. Brandon Miller, I'm ready to see him out there on the court in like live action games. Like I wasn't really too impressed this summer league with him. He had
pretty much had a good game and then they shut him down.
Yeah. And he had pretty much bad shooting split, so I like to see more of him. I am surprised by these twins, though. These twins are, like, surprising me. I did not, especially the one in Detroit. That little nigga look like he might be a problem. I haven't seen the one playing for Houston yet. I seen, like, a highlight here and there, but, like, that little nigga in Detroit, yeah, he might be a problem.
I'm about to say, both their games look the same for the most part.
I mean, they're twins.
And I just real quick, I just looked up Victor's wingspan. He has an 8-foot wingspan.
Yeah,
that's wild.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
That's stupid.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Like man,
no matter what, he's gonna be special at something.
Yeah. Defensively, if anything, they can definitely use him on defense.
I don't know. We'll see, man.
Yeah,
he's still like super frail, and it's like I feel like we seen him already before. Like niggas like Bobo and shit. Like they built just like this nigga, but they acting like he the first nigga of his kind. I'm like, bro, he's 7'3". Bobo's 7'2". He do everything that nigga do.
Bobo not getting a fair shot.
I feel like Bobo doesn't get the playing time in the spotlight he deserves. I think he's
doing something off court that niggas
that just don't know.
Yeah, we just not privy to.
He gotta be wild off court.
Yeah. That's the only thing I can think of.
Because he could be like when they went out, the stuff I see when he's on the court.
Charlotte, call that nigga, sign him.
Please. Yes, please. Charlotte
would be a great pickup.
Charlotte can use whatever, like can use any type of real talent.
Nick Smith Jr. He pretty straight too. That was a good pickup for Charlotte too.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. Okay. But my main thing with Wemby, I just want to see him matched up with the other 7-foot athletic niggas to see if he really nice like that.
Hey, man,
for real. Like I want to see him against Chet. I want to see him against Bobo. I want to see him against fucking what's the tall ass nigga out there? 7-footer moving around, dribbling the ball. All of them. There's a few of them now.
Hey man, we gonna
Porzingis, all of them. Let me see.
It's coming soon, man. It's coming soon.
It's easy to look dominant when you're 1.5 feet taller than everybody else.
Niggas out there on the court looking like kids around this nigga.
Well, he does.
He definitely gotta get some weight up because I don't know exactly who they gonna have him guarding, but he guards certain niggas. He gonna get hurt.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be like Cat and Big Cousins all over again. Hey, Cat got a lot.
He better guard them bigs that just want to shoot jumpers. He guard a nigga like Giannis, he getting hurt.
Yeah, Cat definitely got a lot to prove this year. He been talking that shit. I like it though. I like it. I want to see what he gonna do.
Nobody believe in them niggas, right?
But I mean, also KD, man. KD is small. You know what I'm saying? From weight perspective, and look how he flourished.
He a guard though, for real.
Hey, is there something going on with KD where he's like a lot of his tweets are just like people are just like tweeting out fake tweets or some shit?
It's fake tweets.
Yeah, cause like he's getting misquoted a lot or some shit like that. I don't know what's going on. Like I don't know what he said about offense. Like he said offense win championships, which
that was fake. I thought that was really him.
I thought that was him too, but one of them quotes that came out wasn't him. I can't remember which one it was, but maybe the offense don't win championships is real. I feel like for him that might seem as true because he's such an offensive threat, but I don't think that's true with any sport. I feel like you have to have somewhat of a solid defense. You got to have a defense somewhere. And we have seen teams win with great defense, and the offense might have not been the best, but the defense was fucking amazing, so they won the championship.
I'm about to say, I don't even trust teams that don't play good defense. Are we talking about like winning the championship type shit? Like if y'all don't play good defense, I'm probably not even on that side.
Yeah,
y'all winning.
Because the concept of, we also got to think the concept of defense is if you play good defense, you're gonna get easy buckets.
Yeah.
On the other end.
Yeah.
You know, like offense winning the championship. That means you're working.
Yeah.
You're working. You're fighting for every basket.
Yeah.
And what's going to happen is all 5 players on the court is not going to be able to keep the consistency of that offensive tempo. Somebody's going to miss a key shot or a key layup or something. You're not going to be perfect on offense. Offense to me is harder to perform offensively if you have no defense.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because you're spending so much time trying to buy a bucket or get a basket going to where you D up, you lock up, you get rewarded on the offensive end. That's just basketball 101.
Yeah. Bro, I was just talking about this and it just reminded me Jeff T. Jeff T. He used to play for the Hawks. Yeah. I guess he got a podcast out and he's just been like telling like funny stories of his time in the league. And man, I wish I could find a clip, but he said
it's been pretty funny.
He said he played against Steph one time over there in China, and he was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna give him the best defense I ever played in my life. I don't want him to go off." He said he played the hardest he ever played on defense. He said that nigga Steph Curry still dropped 44 on his head top.
It's just some of them guys, man. There's a couple guys that you just can't stop no matter what you do, unless you just cheat, foul or something. That's it.
Hey, you got 6 of them things for a reason.
Yeah, that's true.
That's true. All right, miscellaneous shit, man. The writer's strike. The actors have joined the protests. I think they said this is the first time since 1960 or something like that.
Oh man.
First time since 1960, both actors and writers have officially gone on strike, completely shutting down film and television projects in Hollywood and across the world.
I like it.
Niggas read that and think, damn, man, my favorite show is about to be on pause. A nigga like me reads that and see a window of opportunity opening up. It's time to get a camera crew together, get some cameras, get a casting call, a script. It's time to make some money, man.
I'm with it.
I agree.
I feel like that's one of like my goals in life, just to do some acting shit, just to see if I can do it.
You got an agent? You got some headshots?
No, I don't.
When you gonna do it, bro? Execution, bro.
My bad. I just lied to you. Actually, never been a goal in my life.
Never been a goal.
Never ever thought about it.
Never thought about you.
Trash. Always wanted to be an actor.
That's where my awkward moments come too. I'll be lying.
5 seconds ago.
Did they ask some shit? I got it down like, oh shit, my fault. I didn't know you was a fucking Master at that, my nigga.
Start profiling you right off the bat.
Shit, but yeah, man. I'm down to do it. If niggas really trying to do some movie shit or like start like a series and see where it goes, fuck it, let's do it.
Create another Zeus network, bro. Just
you get.
Get a lot of wild niggas on camera. Just tell them to fight.
What? I'll be real with y'all.
Hey, y'all go to the club, get some drinks together, or go to dinner, eat, and then just fight afterwards. And we just gonna record all of it. And we just gonna sell this content.
It probably work.
It definitely will.
You know.
Nah, it will work.
And you call
that's the formula.
Call it food fight.
Call it whatever.
Yeah.
Because fucking Raz B been going crazy on Zeus Network. It seems like every time you send me a clip, it's just Raz B just wilding out. I'm like, bruh, are you not just chilling?
I just be wanting to show y'all that like Raz B really found his like inner reality stardom, and this nigga was supposed to be getting help, bro. He was supposed to be finding help.
Nah.
How the fuck he end up on Zeus Network? That's the last shit you need to be on.
That nigga found a fist to his forehead one night. That's all he found.
That nigga just in there bad boys of whatever the fuck. I'm like, all right, y'all. Why do y'all already know this nigga's going through shit. I mean, shit, half them niggas on there. Orlando Brown shouldn't be on there either, man.
Nah.
All y'all niggas shouldn't be on there. All y'all got problems.
Hey, Orlando Brown entertaining though. I don't care what nobody say.
Orlando Brown is
he's
entertaining.
been entertaining. He's been entertaining.
Bro.
Yeah.
He's been entertaining me since fucking Major Pain.
Yeah. Oh.
He's
He's been entertaining.
He taunted us as a bitch too, man. I ain't gonna lie.
That's
like,
what
he got
Raven.
some talent.
He was all of that.
I feel like some of the stuff he do say, it holds some truth behind it.
Some.
If you ask me. Some, not
Then-
everything.
Then he'll say some wild shit.
Oh, you
Yeah.
check him out long enough to hear what he has to say?
Oh yeah. When Orlando, I watched some of his interviews. Real like which one? What's his name? Funny Marco. Y'all remember? Y'all know him?
Yeah.
He was interviewing Orlando Brown. I watched that whole interview. Right. It was entertaining.
I feel like he put some truth sometimes. Like he put some truth in there, but then there's like a big lie, and like you gotta now determine like, all right, was the rest of the shit lies or was this just a lie? Like,
Yeah, man.
I think he's a nutcase, and everything he says is true in his world.
that's him.
It's definitely true to a certain degree.
Yeah.
Just depends on how you look at it.
How y'all think Adam 22 is looking at his wife's video being released?
He's looking at them.
COE, bro.
He's looking at his account. He ain't even looking at his wife.
Exactly. COE.
He just
fuck.
wiping his
He's looking
tears
at
with
his
$100
account.
bills. Yeah, that was
I haven't seen the video yet.
hard. Not hard to watch because I'm like, all right, cool. But like it was just like me putting myself in that situation. Like, damn, what if this is my woman?
You know the background of it. Like
Yeah.
if you didn't know the background, it'd just be another
Yeah, just another
video.
just a regular
But
video.
you know the
But
background of it.
background
So
was like,
watching it, it's like
it's like Jesus, somebody's wife. This
Yeah.
man just
and he there in the background. You know what would been funny in the video? Like it showed him like in the corner.
in the corner just looking, just being a creep. Or like you know how like in the beginning of some pornos they have like a damn like a scene, like a movie scene. It's like he's like leaving the house, like, all right, baby, I'll be back, and fucking Jason Love just come out the closet or some shit. But yeah, bro, there was one part where it was just like when it got down to like the action of like fucking, and she was just like, oh wait, oh.
You watched the whole thing?
No, no, I don't watch the whole thing of no porn.
Just
I'm
watch
not-
the clip you like, and that's it. Keep
I'm
moving.
not about to.
Just give it to your favorite position.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's it. Just keep moving after that. I mean, you don't.
Grab your lotion, lube up.
You know, I do my thing. You gotta walk down the process.
Light
But
some
nah.
candles.
But
Set the
now
mood.
for this, like, I think I probably watched like the first like. All right, I watched to see like, all right, is there like some dialogue going on? There was no real dialogue. So I got to like the dick sucking part, and then I got to the part where like he's sitting from the front, and when she was like, "Hold up, like take your time, it's too big," I just turned it off. I was like, "Oh my gosh, I feel so."
Dang, you felt bad for
I
him.
feel so bad for him.
Bad for the-
I was like, "Oh my god, dog."
Feeling bad for a cuck for it, man. He was enjoying it.
Yeah.
I don't know if he enjoyed it.
Yeah, he was enjoying it until he wasn't enjoying it.
Cuck
Until
ass.
he probably was enjoying it until it actually started.
Yeah.
Then he was just like, "Oh man," he had that funny feeling in his stomach, like this ain't right.
This ain't right.
Same feeling she was having.
That cuck paid
Literally.
that nigga 10 grand. That cuck paid
Oh
that
my
nigga
God.
10 bands to plow his wife. He enjoyed that.
Bruh.
He made it public. Cause think about it, if he never made it public, don't think it'll go as. I don't think the views would have been as popping as it.
Nah, we would have found this out. We would have found this out if he just would have act like nothing happened. Like he just kept going on his show. Like, hey guys, this rapper snitched. This rapper got shot. Like it would have got to a point where everybody been like, all right, bro. Like what are we doing? Like he would have been. He really is in a lose-lose situation no matter what. And I think even though it's weird how he's like trolling and like they like having fun with this, I think that was the best strategy he could have taken.
Oh yeah. I would say I would condemn him on that because commend him on that. He definitely took the best approach to a losing situation.
Yeah, he
lost the best way.
And
if you're gonna take that L,
I am 100% in belief that
he set up the loss. That's what I'm saying. Like he orchestrated all of this. Like, he created this. Like this is what he wanted.
If he created it, is it really a loss?
That's what I'm saying.
At that point,
that's what I'm saying. And like, he started all of this shit. He made the investment. He reached out, DM'd BBC, like inquiring his fucking prices. Like he looked for all of this.
Wait, but you think he was just on the internet? Like,
he's BBC, managing it.
Who got the one that would just fit my wife just perfectly?
Let me find the lead nigga on Blacked.
That's great. I mean. If you're going to orchestrate it, you might as well orchestrate it right.
Let me find a nigga that's profession is fucking white women. You found him.
Yeah.
Dang. How much you charge for? No, I got 10. How fast can you be here? How fast can I fly you out?
You think Jason Love up his like price?
I hope so.
Yeah, I would. I'm about to say if I was offering 4 and then you just paid me 10.
Niggas know my name now. It ain't 4 no more. It's 10 now.
That sucks for the niggas that was paying the 4.
Prices will go up, bro.
Nah, don't switch up on me like that, Jason.
Yesterday's price isn't today's price, bro.
So I got a question for y'all. Let's say because we're always looking at Adam's viewpoint and his wife's viewpoint, but Jason Love himself, like if y'all were in Jason Love's shoes, knowing that you about to go tag this woman and her husband sitting right there, what would go through y'all mind? Like what do you think went through his mind? Like. Would you feel any type of
another day in office?
Yeah, I'm about to say he's a professional. Now, like
he's a professional.
If we're talking about like how he felt when he got the call, like, "Hey, can you fuck Lena the Plug, Adam 22 wife?" I think he was like, "This is the opportunity of a lifetime. I need to make some shit shake." If I am Jason Love right now, I am trying to figure out how I make this moment into something bigger besides my dick.
Go, boy, Scoob.
I mean, you're right. You got a point. But I feel like it wasn't like awkward or nothing. I feel like he just went in there and another day in the office, laid the pipe down on her.
But I hope he's not thinking like that because, like, bro, this is an opportunity. Like, they had him on the show, and he was like, actually, it was funny because Adam was like, I think Adam asked him like, "Will you let your girl do this?" And he said, "Fuck no." So,
well. Yes, Jason Love can think like that, but once Adam broadcasted it on his show, the job was done right there.
Yeah,
that was all he needed. He needed Adam just to announce it. Once Adam announced it, Jason Love don't got to do nothing else. But just yesterday's prices is not today's prices. That's all he got to do now.
And while I'm on this, because like the reason why I'm like even like still in tune to this shit, man. Yo, there's these dudes out here that Glove actually know one of the guys. Menace something, but the podcast is called like Homeroom, and like they kind of like keep up with all these other podcasts and all that stuff. So shout out to them niggas for like allowing like keeping me in tune with like what's going on in the streets and shit like that. So in the podcast world. So yeah, that's how I'm keeping up with this. Adam 22 suffering in silence. Jason Love just fucking his wife.
Cuck ass nigga, he enjoying that shit. Man.
I don't know, man.
Everyone got their thing, you know.
Shit, anything else? Any other miscellaneous shit y'all want to talk about before we get up out of here?
I guess boxing news real quick. Devin Haney has been arrested and booked for felony possessions of a concealed weapon as police found a semi-automatic handgun in his car overnight. It was under the driver's seat and Haney was not driving, but car was registered to him and he was released on a $35,000 bill.
He said it was under the driver's seat?
Yeah.
Oh, he gonna beat that.
Oh, yeah, he got released. on
Yeah,
bail.
he already got.
That sound like some,
He's straight. He's going.
That sound like some hater shit, low key from the police. Like, damn, you found a gun under the driver's seat and you charged me because the car's my name. That's kind of crazy, dude.
Cops saw the opportunity.
Yeah.
To
Cops
associate himself with Haney.
They would have did it to either one of us.
No, they definitely would have did it, but
So
I'm kind of looking at the driver kind of crazy. I mean, I have heard stories that like niggas be like, nah, that's my shit, and the cops be like, nah, buddy, that guy going to jail. Like,
possibly
he got the name. So I mean, hopefully
He
the driver
got the
was hopefully the driver was like trying to take that shit. Like, nah, that's my gun, blah blah blah. But if the driver didn't take that charge, that's kind of crazy, bro.
Because man, you gotta take that. You gotta take that fall for the big guy, man. You don't want the big guy, the one that's making all the money going in.
Yeah,
you know, because they gonna take care of you.
Yeah, and I think in LA, it's as long as you're not like a documented gang member, them gun charges is not that hard to like. You're not gonna do too much time.
I'm sure it'll be all right because I mean the gun wasn't registered, but it was just a vehicle, so like they can still be like, yo, that ain't my shit.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I
You know what I'm saying?
that ain't my shit.
And he got the money for the right lawyers to handle it, so I'm pretty sure he'll be all right, man.
Snitch, bro.
Just focus on goddamn either growing up in weight and fighting goddamn T.O. or staying where you at and fighting Shakur, bro. That's all the streets really want to know.
Yeah, preferably Shakur. I think that should be the first one.
Yeah, I think everybody would rather see him fight Shakur than old buddy coming out of retirement.
Yeah,
talking about something. Oh no, y'all ain't about to fight for my belts.
Yeah,
bum ass nigga, you gonna have to fight me.
A lot of people think Shakur better than Haney anyway.
I think Shakur will beat him.
I want to see
for sure. I like Shakur more than Devin Haney, but I'm on Devin Haney's side because he's a champ, and it's just like, bro, if you want to box, then box under my terms.
Yeah.
Like, stop trying to negotiate and thinking you worth more than what you not. I got all the belts, my nigga.
Yeah.
Like, I control this shit. I fucking set the tone. I set the price, all of that. If you don't want it, then I'll fight one of these other Mexican niggas that want a quick payday. I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
One thing I noticed about boxing, like the Mexican boxers, but they don't care too much about the splits as long as they gonna make their bread and get an opportunity.
Nigga, they get $10 million off a fight. That's damn
Yeah.
near like $100 million right there in Mexico.
Yeah.
They living the life.
That's true.
So if they get two of
It's
them
like-
type of fights, that's lit.
The image of like losing only really affects, I feel like, the black boxers.
I feel
Yeah.
that.
Type shit.
That's facts.
We put a lot
Unfortunately.
of
The
pressure.
foreigners
Floyd.
don't care about taking an L for real.
Because of Floyd.
Yeah.
Floyd set that bar for black boxers. Now you got to be undefeated as a black boxer. Once you get that L, now you're Adrian Broner.
And really,
That's why this Errol Spence and this Crawford fight about to be like the biggest fight. Well, definitely the biggest fight this year.
Yeah.
Shit,
Somebody
possibly,
gotta take a L.
possibly one of the biggest fights of the fucking past decade, probably for real.
but nothing's wrong with taking that L, man. Nothing's, especially in boxing. Like
I don't know, man. That zero holds a lot of weight.
it,
And the loss column now.
I saw a video about this not too long ago. It doesn't hold as much weight as we think it is. It holds because at some point, well, with the guys Eric Smith and Spencer, I think it's different. But like at some point, like you are picking who you want to fight, and you might pick niggas that might be a little, it's on the come up. Like this is an easy fight right here. Let's knock this out of the way. And in boxing, to see how many people got 50-0 or 20-0 and all that shit, it's a lot of them. It's not just like that's just like it's only like a couple niggas. Like it's a few niggas that got that record. Like they don't have a loss in their record. So I don't think we should put that much thought on niggas not losing. You feel me? Like take a couple. Take
Once you like,
you take more than 5. I'm gonna start looking at you. All right, dog.
Once you enter the realm of like 30 plus wins and you ain't got no losses, then like you gonna take care of that zero as much as you possibly can.
And that's what.
Now, if you like, there's other niggas out there that got like 0 losses, but like a lot of them maybe got like 14, 15 wins.
Yeah.
Like they still kind of fresh in the game, still building their resume. But for the niggas that's like 30 plus and they got the O's, there ain't too many of them left.
Oh, yeah,
and they trying to like protect that O,
Yeah.
which you can't be mad at. But
No.
you also want to give the fans like the fights that they want to see, and you also want to get paid. But if you like if you catch L's and you lose your belts and shit, then the price might change a little bit.
Yeah, that's it.
And you lose a little bit of power, but boxing politics, man.
Yeah. Before we get up out of here, man, who y'all got? Elon Musk or Mark Zuckerberg?
think I got Zuck the Cuck, man.
Yeah, I got Zuck.
I'm gonna go with Elon Musk.
I feel like Mark is training to become Batman, and Elon is training to become Lex Luthor. Like, these are the villains in the superhero. I feel like we about to see some wild shit in the next couple years where these billionaires just start fucking doing unnecessary shit. And hey, man, I just want enough money to where I can get some powers so I can be out there fighting fucking shit up.
I don't know, man. I think Elon Musk, his vision is to make us more self-sufficient.
I don't trust Elon.
Resourceful. Especially like with the solar panels and with SpaceX, with the satellites. I mean, that's one thing I experienced. I experienced something that a lot of people didn't experience. When I was living in Alabama, in the country, they didn't have.
We got like a minute.
They didn't have cable internet.
Yeah.
So without cable internet, you gotta use satellite. You know how bad satellite is? Satellite suck, bro. Yeah. Satellite internet suck, and he's bringing in this satellite that's just as good as cable. So I don't know, man. I don't know. We'll see.
We'll definitely see, man. Shit, shout out to all niggas for listening. Thanks for pulling up, Charles, being the sixth man of the year.
Anytime.
And shit, man, this has been another episode from us to you, a podcast with a new point of view, and we gone.
Up late at night, asking God, can this work? Cause I'm tired of struggling and sure he's screwing about purse. Man, nigga fucked up, so I get high at night. Drink a feel for that way so I can vibe through the night. And my demons talk to, I be trying to fight, but lately, I've been thinking about leaving this life. Shit.